Hello, hello. Let's give a couple seconds so people can join and see. So life is life. Okay. So today is November 4th, 2024, and I'll be talking about my October, what I have done during October, what was going on for Natalia Yarncraft. So let's start with the thing that I talked last month about, and this is my latest pattern, cutlery pouch. So this is two things I showed you last time. So it's a pattern for cutlery pouch in two sizes and decorated differently. One is for like a fall decoration, one is more like a Christmassy. So this pattern was created for event Yarns Giving, and it is started in, I think, beginning of October, and it's continued through all October and November and until let me check exact date, and it will continue till December 3rd. Yeah, so officially start was October 12th, but I think they opened a little bit early and start promoting. And so the organizer for this event is Craft Yarn Council, and some other companies were involved also. And so it's like so you create something to give to someone. Yeah, you create something with yarn, you make a knit project, crochet project, or just a craft project. I think on the website yarnsgiving.com you can find some other, like a make something with yarn without actually knitting or crocheting. So on the website you can find several patterns to download directly from the website, and also several designers were involved, and their pattern you can find on their blog post or websites. So mine is on my website blog. The name of the blog post is Yarns Giving Cutlery Pouch Knitting Pattern. Simple. So on a blog post you can find this pattern for free, but if you prefer a simple PDF file, you can purchase on Ravelry or Payhip. All the links in this blog post. So, and the link for the blog post you can find in my bio. If you will be watching this on YouTube later, I will give link in description. So I wanted actually to make a couple more so for our table decoration, but didn't have a chance to dive to make couple extra pouches. But maybe we have time till Thanksgiving and Christmas, couple more months only. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, of course you can use it not only as a cutlery pouch and put your silverware here, but just little pouch, even for a gift card or some tiny toy for a kid. You can use it like a package. Yeah, so this Yarns Giving continues and will be so you can find a little bit more info on Craft Yarn Council on their website, or directly on Yarns Giving website, also on Instagram and so on. So all the usual channels. So, and my blog post describes all the stuff you need to know and all the links there and so on. So I forgot to open my list, what I created for this live, so I won't forget anything to talk about. So next thing, what I was doing in October. So again, last month during live chat, I talked that I opened a crochet testing call for testers for my pattern. It is a skirt, and it is secret test for because this design is for magazine. So the test still going on, and I'm happy that couple people already finished, and they show the finished project. So the progress, I see the progress, and it's working. Work in progress, but a couple more people need to still working on this and need to finish. So far nothing major was discovered in the pattern. That is very pleased about this, and also I got info back from a tech editor for this pattern, for this magazine, and so also she didn't find anything major, just couple things that need to be corrected in the text, just to be looks like for the style guide that's magazine provided, and just couple sentence just to maybe describe a little bit better what I described, the same exact thing. So, but through the pattern, everything good, and so need to finish the test, and then I'll give all the info from the test to the magazine, and so then it will be, I don't know when they will be doing a photo shoot, so but the publication should be live in January. So from mid-November it will go off my hands mostly, but I think just a little bit before publication it should be like a proofread that everything is in layout for the magazine is correct, that's according to the pattern, they don't miss any pictures or chart, or I think last time they missed my key for the chart to put and so it was like, okay, we need to correct this, and but anyway, it's mostly off my hands, and just need a little bit time to actually wait for publication, and it will be in January. So yeah, this is work in progress, but not like directly on my side. Yeah, right now. Okay, so what next in designing area? During October, I finished one of the samples for other magazine, and sample was finished. I was working, I think I showed you a couple months before, maybe in the summer or something, the yarn that I was working with at that moment. So this is 2 colors of Berroco Modern Cotton DK yarn, and the colors are India Point, this is bluish color, and Sandy Point, so it's like a little bit off-white. This is off-white color is my main color, and this is contrast color, and the design is for very lacy, like a beachy style cardigan, and so the sample is finished. The sample was sent to the publisher. According to tracking number, it is delivered. That is very good. And yeah, again, all the delivering, waiting when it's time to ship, and when it is there in their place. But I didn't hear back from the publisher, so I sent them already a pattern. Now I need to wait, so I think probably it will be going through check editing process, and then so basically it's again off my hands right now, and other part will be done by publisher. So, but yeah, it was by the end of the month I was a little bit rushing, so need to finish this, send it by deadline, and all the things must be done. And so, and because this is kind of boxy shape, and with pretty big positive ease, I decided to go with instead of they usually asking for 10 sizes for a garment, but because it's with lots of ease, I decided to go with 5 sizes, like extra small, it's like a 1 size, medium to large, it's a 2nd size, and so on. Also grading, so to get to these different sizes was a little bit tricky because of the construction. So it was again was working how to describe the best way so all the sizes works, and nothing major is between the sizes, nothing major change, I will say, between the sizes, and most of all the look of this design. So if I present the picture for 1 size, so all the sizes must look similar, at least, not like big major difference between the sizes, how they look. So yeah, it was a little bit tricky at some point, but I finished this sample, I finished the pattern. So right now I'm waiting, both will be coming back from the tech editor, and again, I don't know when they will be doing a photo shoot. And this design is for, I think, April issue for a magazine. So excited, because I didn't work with this magazine before, so excited to see how it will be going on with this publisher. And so but right now I need to wait. Wait and see. Yeah, this project of my hands, definitely, and it's done. Also, I think last month I talked that I work with two projects. So one is finished, and now I still work. So I work a little bit on this, and then stopped to finish this white and blue, and then I need to continue actually to work on this one. This is also a design for magazine, but again, I can show you what's going on here. But I can show you that I'm working like two different colors, and it will be made with like two pieces that will be connecting at some point. So this is beautiful colors, light blue and light greenish. This yarn is Cascade Yarns Pandamonium, and it is 55% cotton and 45% viscose. Colors blue fog and what was the other name? This is the number. The other name is I don't know. No, number 31, but I don't remember the exact name. Sometimes they put only a number but no name on the label, and you can find the exact name only on the website or hourly. Anyway, so working on these things, and the deadline is in December, so I have a little bit time to finish it. And so pattern writing also coming after I finish the sample. So I usually do some kind of calculation how I will be doing, how I'll be working, but then I made sample, and according to the sample I adjust something if I need to adjust something, and then I write the pattern from top to bottom. So with all my notes that I'm doing during the working on a sample. So this is my usual way how I work on the pattern. I know some other designer, they basically write the pattern first and then work through the pattern and checking if they need to change something, but for me sample is the first things I need to make and see how it actually works, and how the process of stitches going. For example, if I change some stitch pattern through the pattern, how they connecting between each other at some point. So for me, sample is the base for actually pattern writing. So we'll continue with this sample for the magazine, and this should be also in April. So next April I will have two different designs in two different magazines. Yeah, this is work in progress right now so I need to finish, so it's also off my hands because I also need to ship this sample to a publisher, and they will be doing a photo shoot. So I will probably do a couple pictures for myself, because at some point the rights will be reverted to me back. I don't remember right now. So it's for different magazines, it's usually different time. So for some it's shorter, for other it's longer. And at some point after the rights will be back to me, I can post it on Ravelry as a single pattern, and it's so if it's the pattern right now will be for magazine, they will be selling magazines like if it's online magazine, it's like a e-book, yeah. If it's a print, so it will be in print and so on. But after a while, it will be back to rights will be back to me, and then I will be able to publish as my just single own my pattern like normal I do on Ravelry or Payhip. Speaking about this actually, so right now I have two patterns that were published. One is in tandem in issue 4. It's a shawl. I need to actually publish it as a single pattern after I get some couple files. And also the skirt in Crochet Foundry magazine from July issue. I think the period for their rights is already up. I need to figure out how to publish this as my own pattern on Ravelry. So, and then yeah, this will be available as just single downloads, not as collection in magazines. So, and I want to publish this too before it will be probably this week or so. So I want to do this because soon it will be openings for indie gift alongs. That's a big event on Ravelry. I think they start usually by the end of November. And so if you never heard about this, you can find, so I have couple blog posts what I have done during last couple years, and so basically if you check, let me see, exact name, indie design gift along. So if you look through this name, you find, so it's a big Ravelry event, so many designers, organizer putting like bundles of many patterns during some period of time. All this pattern will be on sale, and you can grab all the, I think it was 25% off, so probably it will be this year the same. So, and then people start making, sharing, enjoying all the knit alongs together. And if you work through, I think it was like several categories that you can work, like maybe something like shawls, like socks, and something like different kind of things, garments. And if you can win some prizes if you finish your projects during this time. And so it is big and fun, and many designers participating, and many more crafters participating and working together on some gifts for holidays and so on. This is a Ravelry event. And at the same time, almost usually it's also going off Ravelry event if you don't like Ravelry, or you can't use it, or whatever your reason. the other event is Fast and Off Yarn Along. I participated this last year for the first time. It was the idea is the same. You get together with other crafters and make something for your family, for yourself, or just make something. And usually also during some specific time of the week or 10 days, something like this, it will be sales for the patterns. But all these patterns which you can buy off-hourly from websites, from basically from the website of participating designer. So for me it's a Payhip, other platform that I'm selling patterns. So if you don't like Ravelry, you go to Payhip. This two ways. So, and for sign up for designers, so you need to usually get together, basically put your ducks in a row, and so everything is good before you start this event. So that's why I want to publish these single patterns that's were before in magazines. So they are live before the events. That's all the long talk about why I'm doing this. Yeah, so this is basically my to-do list for this week, to publish these two patterns. The name the name is Lacy and Short Skirt. It's from the Crochet Foundry July issue, and Ocean Crest Shawl, it's from In Tandem issue 4. So both patterns are crochet patterns. Yeah, this is my to do and what I will be doing, and I think this is like a basically about designing part, but almost. For October and plans I had for November. Let me check my list. Yeah. So just a little bit about designing also. So during October I saw a couple submission calls, and one is still deadline for submission, like mid November, so I have a little bit time to think about. But one was, I think yesterday, this deadline. So I finished a proposal for this submission call, and just send it, and now I need to wait and see how it will be going. And this, but the good thing that they have only they have like a very short turnaround, so think like by the end of this week they will let you know if it's a yes or no. This is this is a good thing. So you don't sometimes it's like, okay, maybe like a couple 3 weeks will let you know if it's a yes, but they not let you know when it's a no. So, and you hanging like, should I just accept that it's no, or maybe we can wait a little bit more and hear from them. But with this company, they usually stick to deadlines. Like if they need, if they will be, if they saying that the decision will be by this date, the decision is by this date, and it's like very simple, straightforward. I like this way. And but interesting thing that the deadline for the pattern actually is mid-December, so it will be also pretty quick turnaround. So if they accept, then I will be waiting for a yarn and then need to make a sample and so on, so on, so. But yeah, just for now, just waiting, and we'll see what this will come from this proposal, if it's a yes or it's if it's a no. And this idea was for a garment, so if it's a yes, it will be very quick process of making a sample. It's a knitting proposal, so we'll see. Definitely by the end of this month I will know if I am working on this or not. So what else for today? Finished objects of this month. Okay, now we have sun here. I can turn off my light. No? The light is better? Okay. I think last month I showed you yarn from the Hobbii company that I got, this Christmas sock wool, and I decided to try it and make guess what, socks. Yeah. This is what's came from this wool, and so you can see this is self-striping yarn, and if I work with self-striping yarn, usually I prefer to match the stripes, and I do it so it's easier for me to do if I work from two different balls at the same time. So I start one sock, then find the same sequence of the color on the other. And for example, if you work from outside, in this way you can see like here, green, dark green, green, and white, red, white, and then again green, dark green, green. So you can see the sequence from this from outside how it's going, and then on other wall you try to find the same sequence. If it's, I get once crazy two balls, the one was winded one way, but the second one was winded opposite way, and I was trying to find this sequence. It was had hard time why it's not matching the two same color, same dye lot, why are they not matching? And then one is one way, second is different direction. Okay, and then I find the way to match them. But yeah, it's my crazy idea what you can do with self-striping yarn. So anyway, so I work with two balls from two different balls. Okay, now I'm hot in the sun. And here are two, so I put here this one on what it's called, sock blockers. Yeah, so okay, let's take it off. You can see better. Ta-da! They are matching here and here. and here. So this, as I was starting working on this socks, I was like, what I will be doing, what kind of stitch pattern I can use. Is it some kind of idea for self-striping yarn? So anyway, it was also designing project. At some point it's turned to a design, but I'm not sure yet if I will be writing this pattern. So here is so like what is going on here. The socks are carved down, so starts with 2x2 ribbing, and then I divided for front with a little bit like a texture stitch pattern, but on the back it's like a white ribbing. I think it's like a 5 or 6 stitches knit and couple stitches in for pearls. Heel is afterthought heel, so basically you work the tube, you continue to work, place with a scrap yarn 1 row to mark the heel, then continue to work, finish your toe, then open stitches for the heel and work your afterthought heel. I have one design, one sock design, and in my on my Ravelry or Payhip. The name is Let's Mix Color Socks, and they are also with afterthought heel. I like it, especially for self-striping yarn, so you're not breaking your stripes as you work in the heel, so they continue, all the sequence, color sequence continues here, simple, and after you finish you can again match the because I like matching, so you can match the heel and they will be looking exactly the same. And also I try to add extra arch support here with extra ribbing in the middle. So most of the step, yeah, is this white ribbing, but for the middle, for your arch area, so I added extra ribbing. So maybe it's a little bit better, but I didn't actually I didn't try after blocking these socks. I just finished them, blocked them, but I didn't try them yet. But anyway, socks are done, and I'm thinking if I should write a pattern or just keep the socks. But again, I have more yarn. Maybe I can, if I will be doing a pattern, I probably will be also checking different size, so I have more yarn for other sizes. And so they're not so short, I mean here, but again not too long. So, and for, I will say it about size 8, 9, women's shoe size. I think I got a little bit more than half of 100 grams skein for the pair, so 53 or 54 grams of this pair weight. So if I'll be doing smaller size, so I can make 2 pairs out of one skein. But if it not if I don't care about stripe matching, but if I care about stripe matching, it will be hard to get just from one ball. But again, I have these two things, still plenty of yarn for bigger size, and I think probably I can make 2 more pairs out of this what is left. Yeah, plenty of yarn left. Socks are done, and let me see if I'll be doing the pattern or not. Again, it will be probably depends if I'll be doing pattern for magazines or yarn companies just in the near future. As I was doing these socks, as I remember, I start working on, I like work socks on 3mm needles. It's a 2.5 US, but this sock yarn is on a little bit thinner side of fingering. I think it is, let me see, it is 420 meters in 100 grams, which is almost 460 yards. So it's on a thinner side of the fingering. And 3mm needles, they were a little bit loose for this yarn. And I started working on 2.5 millimeters, which is probably 1.5 US, I think. And I have I work socks on DPNs, double points. So, and this 2.5 millimeters double points, they were like for a long time ago in my collection. And there are, I don't often work with this size, and they were a little bit bland tips for my taste right now. So I was struggling a little bit with, and then okay, I need to change these needles. And I got my new my new set, and it is metal double points, 8 inches, so 20 centimeters long. I do like 20 centimeters double points. It's so I learned to work on this size, this long size, so, and it's just easy for me, probably because how I hold the double points. I need to have support here for my pinky, and so anyway, 8 inches, this is my my way to go with double points, not 6. Don't like 6 inches, too short for me. And I got this, it is Knit Pro Mindful collection. So I do have interchangeable set, circular needles, Mindful collection full set. I like the tips, so I decided, so this probably will be also good fit. And there are stainless steel double points, Knit Pro. They were previously where they were Knit Sprite, so they changed their name recently. And they are very, I have several sets of Chiago double points in metal. They're very similar to them. So, but I found out that I think Knitter's Pride. Let me check. Some of them are shorter. Yeah. So Chagu are little bit longer. Well, can you see just a little bit tip? Probably Chagu are full 8 inches, and Knit Pro they're 20 centimeters. So this, if you know, it's like inch, it's a 2.54, I think. So this, because of this two different measurements, and the tips are not super sharp, but pretty sharp, and yeah, it is stainless steel, so easy to slide. I like this. And the numbers are printed. I don't know if you can see this, but anyway, they in a little bit darker gray printed. I'm not sure how they will be holding this. I like Chagu, it's like a more like a graving or something. Yeah, but on a Chagu it's so thin. If you not in a good light, you can see the numbers, but here it is pretty good with sizes. You can see them easily. So anyway, I work this with these needles, like them, and basically because I like them, I got two more sets in different sizes. I got also 3.5 millimeters and 4 millimeters, just to get all my usual sizes that most of work. I was thinking about to get the set, but I don't like sets in double points because they either two bigger sizes or two tiny sizes together, and I don't usually work with tiny sizes or two big sizes, especially on double point. So it was like not worth for me. Is much easier to get different sets, and yeah, this is my case of double points. It was like a gift for a friend, so she made this. Yeah, so for double points I prefer different sizes, and so I already have some of the sizes that I like in metal and needed length and needed sizes, so that's why I don't need to get the full sets. Even I like this Mindful collection, and so they're pretty good. Yeah, anyway, new needles, great, working great, and what else? So, staying on a little bit Christmassy side, I think I show you, I don't remember when, but maybe last time also, that I still working on stockings, and this was 2 stockings. They looks the same, only year embroidery for the year was different, and it it was commission work, and I already done one for the same person, and if I remember correctly, I need to probably check. At some point in May or June, probably. It was, the live chat was in June, but it was about May happenings. So I'll, if you will be watching this on YouTube, I'll add the link to YouTube, to exact chat. So I show you this full stocking, what this looks like and how, yeah. But I can show you right now what I have done with these two, because I already put it from my house away. I was a little bit tired of this project, because first they were two, so I was working like a parallel to each other, working some details on one, then kind of same details on second, and so on. I was switching back and forth between two, and there were lots of duplicate stitch on the stockings, and also some of the sequins on top of the duplicate stitch, and so it was lots of hours of work involved in both of two stockings. But anyway, I finished them. They look, I think they look the same as they're supposed to. For the first one that I worked back in probably spring, I had the sample and I was recreating basically from the sample. I had the pattern, but because the original was made with some changes from the pattern, so it was not so tall at some places, some was changed also some little bit details, so I was comparing pattern to actual stocking, and then I was making adjustments and so on. And after I returned the stocking to the customer, and some point later she asked to make two more, so but I didn't have on hand actual sample. I was just recreating again. I made notes in the pattern as I was adjusting, and so two of these stockings were with adjustment, my adjustments already. I hope they look the same. I took pictures from the one that I made in the spring, and these two, at least the picture, they look the same. Maybe it was a little bit in the size, because sometimes my gauge anyway change at some point and so on. But anyway, I hope she likes it. Didn't hear from her yet. Yeah, so this project we're going through like a summer and into fall. I didn't work like always on this project, but because so the knitting part is easy breezy, so you just work and then starts all this embroidery and all these things that you need to put on top. And this part I was working mostly on at home, because I need steady place to lay down all the parts and see, and so it's like not project that you can easily take on the go. That was, it was like work on this, let it go at some point, then work again, and so on. But I finished it. I hope no more stocking in my near future. because yeah, it is too much time for one project, and it's not like, yeah, I do work bigger project also, but this again, that's not the project I can easily take on a go. That's holds me. That's probably my biggest struggle here was even if I work on a garment, it's like you can put on a project bag and just go and then make couple stitches here, couple stitches there. But here was needed the place, steady place to work on this. Yeah, anyway, it's done. It's on my hands. I hope a customer will be happy with this, and yeah, now work will be mostly finishing all the projects. I mean, I have one that's I need to finish definitely this month before the deadline for the magazine, and then as I will be participating in indie gift along or fast and off yarn along by the, I think they will be starting by the end of November, so I probably will be doing something during this events also, but we'll see. This is what was going on, and little plans for what was going on in October, and a little bit of plans for November. And okay, let me check my list. So, yarns giving with cutlery pouch, finished sample and pattern for magazine, working on the other sample for other magazine, submission proposal, finished socks, finished stockings. I think that's it for today. So next chat will be beginning of December, don't know when exactly, like this month, so it's like I try to usually stick to like between 1 and 4 of the months, but this month is like beginning is on a weekend, and then tomorrow is a day off for kids and voting, and so it's like, okay, today was like I was squeezing this chat, so because it's easier to do in the beginning of the month, and not like, so if I will be doing later, it start piling like extra November stuff in October and October stuff and so on. Anyway, see you next time in December, and that's usually, if you have a question, there is a place for comments, and the recording will be available on YouTube probably today, a little bit later, and all the links, if you can find them in my bio, I will be adding to description to YouTube, but you probably all the links are in bio on Instagram. So anyway, see you next time. Bye.